Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video, guys. If you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starco to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is pretty simple. You go in settings, use promo code, and you enter the code Starco, STARKO. You press OK, and you will receive a free starter pack, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the goodies, guys. So today, guys, going to be talking about arena team, a local and global arena team, guys, because since the Nelly murder, let's call it a murder because that was not a nerf, that was literally a murder. Well, we had to change our tactic around to build a new arena team, obviously. So we have to get a bunch of new characters to gear 13 and be able to succeed, be able to get the rank 1 in local arena and be able to kill people in global arena without dropping below rank at 300. So the teams we actually going to be using in today's video to showcase the gameplay of global and local arena is going to be Zero Lead with Buff, Garn, Arduk, and Rin the Unseen. Now we're going to take a quick look at the build of each one of those characters. But what is really important in this setup, guys, is that Arduk needs to be faster than Buff. If Arduk is slower than Buff, you're screwed. Literally, you are screwed because you cannot use the ability block from Arduk on turn number 1, pretty much. You're going to have to wait turn number 2, and by that time, it's going to be too late to ability block the big DPS on the other team, and you're probably going to have at least half your team dead. So very important that your Arduk is going to be faster than your buff. So let's take a quick look at the setup we have here. Here we have buff full potency because I used to use him in raid, obviously. So full potency, all ability level 7, although the leadership does not really matter since we don't use him at leadership. He has a 50,000 power gas. If we look at the stats here, the stats that are important in speed and potency, we have 259 speed. Now keep an eye on that, guys. You're gonna see that the speed on the Arduk is faster than that, and then we have 149% potency. So turn meter reduction will be on a more regular basis, and also being able to apply more debuff with the second skill is going to be very, very useful. Now the next characters we have here is going to be Zira, pretty much all potency. If you can give her 2 potency runes with 4 damage and give her as much damage as possible with staying above 140% potency, that is the optimal, because that AoE skills here is going to do a lot of damage. Actually going to be the first skills we get to level 8, so we can get up to 40%, 400% physical damage to all enemies, and that skill can actually hurt a lot when you get that to level 8. But even at level 7, she's gonna do decent damage, but you definitely want to make sure that her debuffs are applied at the start of the fight. So potency artifact here, you're gonna see potency runes, 2 potency runes, 4 damage runes. If we can take a look at the stats here, one important stat is damage, 55.3k physical damage, and then after that it's going to be speed and potency. Like I said, over 140% potency, we have 147% here, and the speed is not that high, only 212 speed, but that is good enough for now, at least, until we redo our runes a little bit to actually give her a little bit more speed. If we move to the next characters, guys, we have Garn. Garn is about being as fast as possible to start to get his AoE going. So we actually applied the armor decrease here. You can see armor decrease for 2 turns is going to be, well, it's not going to be reliable as much as we want because the potency is a little bit low, but it's still going to do the damage we actually need him to do. So we went with 4 speed and 2 critical chance. Technically, we could still go with 6 critical chance, or 4 critical damage, 2 critical chance, to actually give him as much critical damage as possible. But it's really what you want. And then we have damage percentage with HP percentage here. I should probably go with critical chance here, to be honest, but most of the time we get the critical hit, so I don't really worry about that. So I try to get more damage out of him, but if you put critical chance, a damage percentage artifact is usually not the best. Now if we take a look at the stats here, you can see 67% critical chance. Now if we get critical chance up on him, that means we get 30%, so that give him 97%, which is actually pretty decent. 200% critical damage, which is a little bit low for a critical chance build. And then after that, we have 245 speed, very good speed. But technically, I should probably replace those speeds with critical damage eventually and try to keep him above 220 speed so we can actually get very, very solid damage and probably replace his artifact with critical chance. That's probably something I'm going to be looking at in the future, but for now, it gets the job done, so we don't complain too much. Next characters, we have Hardock. Hardock is going to be very important for him to be faster than Buff. Like I said, we had Buff at 259, and we're going to see his speed in a minute here because the camera is hiding it. And then Potency. Potency is going to be what's very important on him. You can see the runes here. 4 speed, 2 Potency. Artifact is Potency Artifact. All ability level 7, obviously. All my characters are ability level 7 for that PvP. For Arena, and here you can see the stats. We have 268 speed, so 9 speed faster than Buff, and 136% potency, and still the second skill sometimes will miss because it is a 80% chance to apply ability blocks, so sometimes it will not work. But the higher the potency, the better. And if we move to the last characters is Rin the Unseen. Rin the Unseen is my number 1 DPS on my team. All ability level 7, 2 critical chance, 4 critical damage runes. Artifact, we have critical chance, only 12%. Eventually we're going to get that higher, but our critical chance is fine. What's going to be very important, like I just said, guys, critical chance, critical damage, and the speed honor is going to be everything. If you look at the stats here, we have 81.64% critical chance, so she gets the cap a critical chance if she get a critical chance up. 243% critical damage, which is a very, very, very solid. And then the speed, we have 245 speed, so she gets very, very good speed. Obviously, her third skill will give her critical damage increase, so her critical damage is going to go up. So if we could actually get that critical chance to closer to 100%, that will make her a little bit better. Technically, getting this artifact or a critical chance artifact to 5 stars will be the ultimate upgrade for her. So that's the build we have on those characters. Next guy's going to be jumping in Arena. We're going to start with local Arena. We're going to start with kind of a copycat team. Now, this team is basically, if we can actually blend the ability block on turn number 1, we win. If we can't, there's a big chance we actually don't win. So my team is 250,932 power, which is actually pretty decent. It should go up a little bit when we actually get that 0 second skills to ability to level 8, which I cannot wait to do, to be honest. So here you can see my Hardock is faster than his Hardock. Now is my buff faster than his buff. Still, we're gonna see here. And yes, my buff is still faster than his buff. So here, if we get the ability block, that's a GG. And we get the ability block, so that is a GG here. Now, all we're going to do is do that AoE and pretty much get done with this fight at this point. And those counter attacks are very useful. Here you can see this is dead. Now, all we're going to do is take care of the rest. And we should be getting, yeah, that counter attack here, that kills buff. So we don't even have to worry about buff here. More AoE. This ability does not do as much damage. Barrow, and now they can actually kill Rin if they want to. We don't actually give a shit. She did her job. Then we have this guy usually finish the job. But hey, if she's still alive, she does more damage. And then boom, very, very, very easy fight. Normally, I stay rank 1 or 2 on my local arena. They have a really hard time to beat this team. Once my 0 get down ability level 8, that's going to be a lot harder. And this fight, you saw why I don't get the Hardock ability to level 8, because this team kills stuff too fast for that level 8 ability on Hardock to actually be quite useful. So by the time that that ability is available, pretty much everything is dead, so that will not be a good thing to do. Now in global arena, what I do here, guys, is I check the speed of Hardock and buff. 265, my Hardock is faster. 254, my buff is faster, so I can actually go against this team and actually get a big W very easily, unless we get very, very bad orange. It's always about my buff and Hardock to be faster than if I fight a copycat team is being faster than the opponent team, pretty much. So here, the first one we're gonna kill is gonna be Harduck, as always. Well, always want to get rid of Harduck as fast as possible. Now we do have days on this guy, so might actually be screwed for this one. We are not going to be able to give him turn meter increase, so that's going to be bad. That is going to be very, very bad. Although this is not a high powered team, so might actually be able to do it. We're still going to give him potency up in case that he gets to go and do the shit. And we got lucky. Debuff did not use the third skill on the Harduck, so might actually have a shot here to actually get it done pretty easy. Yeah, we got this now. And then boom, here we go. Yeah, we got this. So that was bad RNG. Usually they don't target Harduck. Well, usually Harduck removes his days once he gets his turn, when he gets the days apply on himself. But apparently this time it did not go the way we wanted. But we still get a good win here. Next we're gonna go against this guy, a little bit different team, and it's still should be a good win here, unless again we get screwed by a bad days that does not get removed. That's the only way that my team can actually get screwed most of the time. So let's see, we have a days here. See, the days is removed, so we can actually go bam bam next. We want to take care of Zeppy so we don't get the AoE haste. That's going to be AoE days. That's going to be the most important thing to do here. We get the ability blocks, so we're going to be good here. Charging up, damaging more, and yeah, this is pretty much game over. Like I said, pretty much game over here. We're gonna kill the DPS, and then all we got left is a tank, which is usually pretty easy to kill. Here we go. Just put debuffs and makes things easier, and easy peasy here. You can see this team works really good, as long as we can apply that ability block before the big damage is coming, or the annoying shit is coming. Like this one, I'm not actually sure I'm gonna be able to beat this one, but I should be, since there's no buff in this team. That should be a win for me, unless we don't get the ability block. So we're gonna see how this fight goes, but that should be a pretty standard fight here normally. So first characters to destroy, it's actually going to be the same as always. This one here, we're going to do that. Let's see what ability block we get. That is not bad. Also, we're going to get the talent this time on the other dude, so that's not going to be that useful, but we should still be fine here. They did not attack my Rin this time. That sucks. It's okay. Rin is still going to get some good damage done here. It'd be nice to attack her though. Okay, it's okay. We take care of this here, and now we're just gonna finish the job pretty much. Here we got the cheat death, all the debuff, and it is pretty much over here. This guy, big crits that we did not really need, but that's okay. And you saw that counter attack from Rin when there's only one target left. That does so much damage, which is so freaking awesome. And that was another win here. Just to show the damage here, you can see Rin is pretty much most of my damage. She does a lot of damage. Sometimes Garn gets really close to her, but most of the time she is really the star of this team. But all the DPS that I have together in this team is what make this team so strong for me, at least for me. Okay, next one, we're going to go with this team again. We're going to see the same kind of gameplay, and then we're going to have one more global arena to do. And after that, we might actually go upgrade one blessings, I guess. Here we got lucky. The days is the one debuff that gets removed. So that was very lucky. Okay, so we do that here. We do that ability block, and we did not get the ability block on Harduck, but we got it on buff. That's all that matters. As long as buff or Harduck gets it, we are good usually. Then we got that, and we got that. I love that one shot shit with Rin sometimes. That was a great hit here. Although all the damage was pretty split between Garn and her, and actually Zira too. Once we get that ability level 8 on Zira, she's probably going to be on par with at least with Garn, which is actually going to be pretty awesome. It's going to make my life so much easier. And then we have, I want to try to find something else, not fight the same people over and over. Okay, this one. So people, I haven't seen the Nelly fights yet. So we're going to jump against Nelly, which used to be the metas. And now we're going to show why Nelly is not the meta anymore, because she's totally worthless as a lead anymore. That person is probably not even playing the game anymore. That's why I still have Nelly, probably. At least that's my guess. So we did not get to attack anybody before we had the town. So that is actually interesting, but that should not affect things too much. We should be, unless we don't get the ability block here. Okay, we got ability block on the 2 big DPS, so that's going to be easy win here, probably. Now we get the damage, although we did not remove the shield like we want to, so that might not be as good as we want. Okay, that's going to be as good as we want. We don't get that crazy crit from her. I'll pretty much take care of everything here. I hate that counterattack though, man. Okay, this is dead. Then we'll get this dude to kill next. And that was pretty easy. There we go. This time Rin does a lot of freaking damage. She's definitely going to be at the top of the chart here. Yeah. She had a crazy crits there. That was awesome. And yeah, that is it for my arena team, guys. Gets the job done. Really good. The only teams that do have an advantage against my team is the full goblin team. Man, we had this team, we could have fought and have some fun. Damn. The full goblin team will kill my team, and the full panda team will kill my team. Other than that, most of the other teams, I can actually handle them on a reliable basis. It's sure like ability block is gonna fail once in a while, and we're gonna get killed and stuff like that. But most of the time, the teams work really, really good. And no, we are not good. We're not ready to apply another blessings, but what we're working on right now is my goblin race, so we can actually build the goblin for the goblin raid pretty much. So that's kind of the plan with the goblins, but yes, that's what we're working on right now. Basically, we have the faction to level 8 blessing, full level 8 blessing. We have demon, dwarf, panda, orc, and human. Although human was a waste, but still we do have a good blessing so far, and it is upgrading as we progress through you know, stay in the top 300 for global arena, obviously. Anyway, guys, that was pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully this video will help you in setting up your new arena team if you do need a new arena team. On that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my amazing community. You all keep enjoying playing Dragon Champion, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.